Nigeria is making a mistake keeping Nnamdi Kanu in prison. Professor Wole Soyinka. Wow. Wole Soyinka. This is unbelievable. I never believed that Professor Wole Soyinka will ever say something like this. Maybe he has repented. Okay, let us continue with the report. Nnamdi Kanu was extraordinarily renditioned to Nigeria from Nairobi in June 2021 by former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration with the help of the Kenyan government. Nobel Laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has said it is a mistake for the Nigerian government to keep the leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, in prison. In a recent interview with Noble Nigeria, the literary icon stressed that Nnamdi Kanu had the right to pursue his cause for a separate nation of Biafra, as he was never accused of physically bombing any place or killing anyone. Kanu was extraordinarily renditioned to Nigeria from Nairobi in June 2021 by former President Muhammadu Buhari's administration with the help of the Kenyan government. The separatist leader has been detained by the Department of State Services since he was brought to Nigeria in June 2021 and is facing charges related to broadcasts alleged to have been made in furtherance of terrorism. However, Soyinka described the action of Nigerian government as kidnapping. It is a mistake keeping Nnamdi Kanu in prison. I believe in fact they kidnapped him, he said. He continued. His language was inciteful. Yes, no question about that. But you don't arrest. You don't kidnap people. Buhari had an obsession with kidnapping people. That seemed to be his trademark. It is like he couldn't fulfill himself unless he put somebody in a crate and brought them back. I think that, politically speaking, if they have any real charges against him, well, since he is in their hands, they should try him. All these technical postponements, delays, and avoiding the basic issues, for me, is counterproductive. That was Professor Wole Soyinka. Remember what I told you guys from the onset. I was dumbfounded when I saw this report this afternoon. I never believed that the person of Wole Soyinka can come out to say something like this about Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, I must say that I never believed that Wole Soyinka can say something like that. I have been going through comments since Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya. So many of the comments I'm seeing, they are never in support of Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, they supported the Buhari-led federal government. And don't forget that the person that is now talking today, Professor Wole Soyinka, is a staunch supporter of former President Muhammadu Buhari. Don't forget that. But it's like all of a sudden, all of them are now turning their backs on former President Muhammadu Buhari. Yes, everybody have been saying that the way Nnamdi Kanu was arrested, in fact kidnapped, is not proper. You even had Nnamdi Kanu in court the other day saying that he never jumped bail, that they invaded his home to pick him, to kidnap him. He ran away. He later went to Kenya and they went there and kidnapped him, not minding that Nigeria signed a treaty that they can never do such a thing. But they never looked at those things. They went straight to Kenya and they kidnapped him. And according to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, if you try such a thing, you don't have the power to try the person in court. That was what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them that day. In fact, remember what I told you guys too? That Nnamdi Kanu looks like a lawyer. He is an attorney. He led law, if you should ask me, because he told Justice Binta Nyako to the face that you are not supposed to try me. Yeah, you are not supposed to try me because the way I was brought back from Kenya, you don't have the right. No court in Nigeria, wheresoever, have the right. Since Nigeria have signed a treaty, no court has that power to try me. Anybody or any organization that does that, they are committing the act of terrorism. And here is Professor Wole Soyinka saying something similar to what Nnamdi Kanu said the other day. I don't know what you guys think about this statement, but I am still flabbergasted. I never believed that Wole Soyinka can make such a statement. Let me allow you guys to comment on the statement made by Professor Wole Soyinka that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was actually kidnapped from Kenya. What do you think?